Hey, it's time for some Atari VCS sales, so let's check it out and see how much we can save. What's going on, everyone? It's Rich Haywood here for Bacon Ice Cream Productions and Team RTFC, welcoming you to yet another episode of the Good Times Newsline Flashcast. Yeah, that's right. It is Atari time. Atari getting in the news here on a Friday after Thanksgiving, and it's time for some Atari VCS game sales. That's right. That's right. Shout out to, I don't know where somebody said they were checking it out. It's probably Atari VCS face group or Facebook group. Face group. I could talk this morning. Or on X somewhere, something like that. Somebody was mentioning, hey, you know what? There might be a couple things on sale. I'm like, all right, cool. Well, that's neat. So we can check it out. But what exactly is on sale and how much? And is any of it worth picking up if you haven't already? See, those are questions that I think need to be answered in this flashcast. So let's get into it and take a look, shall we? Let's go. All right, here we are in the box, which I've covered myself. It's funny. So I am actually behind the Atari VCS games sales thing, but that's okay. You don't need to see me. You need to see the games. You need to see what's going on, what's on sale, how how far back does it go? It goes pretty much all the way back. So the sale prices range from about 10 to 25% from what I've been able to tell, and there are 40 titles of the 100 and something, 120, where are you at now? 125, something like that. It's a lot. There's a lot of games on Atari VCS. So, but we'll go through, and I did go through each one, and we'll tell you how much each one is. All right, so let's go. So we're starting with Gun Tech 2. It's $14.99. So I believe that is a savings of, I think that one is a 25% savings. So that's a $5 discount. On that one, pretty cool game. Got Thrustlander is next on the list at $11.29. Siggy, a fart for Melusina, is only $3.75. So that's not a bad one. It's a pretty cool platformer kind of game. If you guys don't have that one, that's worth probably a look. Sir Lovelot is $7.49. Now $7.49 is a 25% discount from the $9.99 normal price. You're gonna see a lot of that. Why? Because the next one is Centipede Recharged at $7.49, Black Widow Recharged at $7.49, Asteroids Recharged at $7.49, and Breakout Recharged at $7.49. So, you get the point. All the Recharge games are $7.49 pretty much. We've got Tempest 4000, which actually missed on my list. So there's 41 games. That is $14.99. So we're going to add that to my list. Actually, I'm going to do that right now. We've got a list here. So what we're going to do here is going to do this. Tempest 4000. It's a great game. And for 25% off, like, hey, why not, right? And then $14.99. That's pretty cool. We're going to save that action. So not bad. All right, cool. So then Common Era. One of my actually like favorite Atari games, like new Atari games, is on sale for $11.29, which is pretty cool. That one gets what I like to call in the Evercade world the richest pick. Something that I think if you don't already own at the price point of $11.29, it's worth the pickup. Grab it, check it out, that kind of stuff. We go to Graviton Recharge, which guess what? It's $7.49. We've got Caddy and Batty, the Spirit Guide at $3.75, which is a really good price, and it is a really cool game. However, richest pick definitely at this price point goes to Donut Dodo for $3.75. If you do not own this game on Atari VCS for $3.75, you must. Yes, I did say must. Pay $3.75 and get this game because it's so good. It's so good. Yes, I know you can get it on the Evercade. It's going to be on the Indie Heroes 3 collection that's going to out in February. But hey, if you don't have one of those, come on, man, You got to get on some Donut Dodo. It's awesome. Please do. Anyway, BPM Boy is next at $14.99. Great game and 25% off. Definitely check it out. Great dev, and it's going to be out in more stuff soon, right? He's been teasing that one, the run or gun shooter thing, for a while. Dude, I got to check that out as soon as he puts it out. But it's not available yet. The BPM Boy is, so there it is. Meganoid at $6.79, which is another popular price point. So I think those games were $8.99 or $7.99 or something like that, and they're like 10% off. I don't know how the math works on that. But $6.79 is a popular price point, and we'll see that in the cupping stuff. Apolloon 2 is $3.99. You got Yards Recharged at, yes, $7.49. And then we go all the way to Space Grunts at $11.29. Atari Mania at $18.75, which is not a bad price for Atari Mania. Atari Mania is pretty cool. However, we're going to get to some in just a little bit. It's another almost must here. We've got Heroes of Loot at $6.79. Missile Command Recharge is the new one, not the old one. The old one is actually down below, not on sale, at $7.49, of course. $6.79 for Gunslugs. Atari 50 at $29.99. That's another richest pick. Gotta grab this one. If you don't have it at $29.99, it's totally worth it. I know you can get it on Switch, and I think the used prices are starting to come down and all that kind of stuff. But come on, if you got a VCS and you don't have this on your VCS, you owe it to yourself to get it on the VCS, and it's $10 off. So just go for it. All right, cool. So Residual $9.79, Aka R at $14.99, which is another cool game. Path to the Princess at $2.99. Our buddy Khan from Meccan Games made that one, and I think it's one of my favorite puzzlers. It's definitely in the top 3 puzzlers of all games on Atari VCS, so it's a pretty good one for $2.99. But there is a winner for low price award, which we're going to get to in a little bit. So Caverns of Mars Recharge is $7.49. Gunslugs 2 at $6.79. That magical price point, as is Heroes of Loot 2 at $6.79. Escape from Popo. This is really awesome, kind of like Dodgem style game, $5.25. Not a bad pickup if you're thinking about doing some stuff like that. Also from Meccan Games. Groundskeeper 2 at $6.79 is another pretty cool game. Doodle Taxi, though, is one of my favorite games of all time on Atari VCS from, yes, Meccan Games, but it's awesome. It's really cool, and it's $5.99. So come on, pick it up. However, now we get to a tie. We get to a tie for cheapest current Atari VCS game that's a full title that's not like one of the ROM kind of things. Meccan's Traffic Mission at $2.25. And there's another one. It's like I said, there is a tie, so we're going to get that in a second. But come on, $2.25. I mean, come on, take a swing on it for $2. Come on. Tournament at $5.99 is another cool game. We played that. We played all of these on Fun for Fives, by the way. Every single one of them, even the ones that are on sale. There's a Fun for Five for every single game except for like 3 that are on Atari VCS right now that are full things. There is a Fun for Five for all these, and of course we're going to catch up and do them all anyway. So anyway, Mr. Runner Jump $18.75. Not bad. It's a pretty cool game. And it's got the Atari 2600 cart, so good stuff to check out there. Quantum Recharge, come on, what's the price? Everyone knows the price is $7.49. Tilting Tiles, another cool puzzler kind of thing at $3.75. Some great puzzlers, some great cool things to check out. There's another one of my favorites on the puzzle side of things. On the Atari VCS, the Gem Collector is that game that is the tie for cheapest Atari VCS game at $2.25. It's another one that's like, come on, it's like an automatic pickup. If you're a puzzle fan, you just get this game. And might as well pick up Meccan's Traffic Mission while you're at it, and you're still under $5. You get 2 games for under $5. Come on. All right, Days of Doom as the beefy price point at $22.49. So that's a 10% price reduction for Days of Doom. It is a pretty recent game, so I mean there is that. Unless I'm wrong and it was $29.99, which is actually a decent discount at that point. but I think it was $24.99 at a 10% discount for Days of Doom. It's the one game that we haven't played yet. It's an Atari release that will change very, very soon. But I've heard it's really, really cool. And the only reason I haven't played it yet is because it's like that whole top-down strategy kind of thing, and I think I'm just going to sucked into this one. I think it's just going to like end my time on playing games on the Atari VCS for a while. I've heard really, really good things. Super Star Shooter 16, which is another really cool game at $4.49. And rounding out the sale, we got to go all the way back up here to Basket Boom at $3.75. And also another game from Meccan Games. Pretty cool stuff. So that's 41 games after I made that miss on the Tempest 4000. 41 games on sale for either 10% or 25% off. And up to, what is it? There's this Berserk 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 releases. So like the 7th release of all time of the 132 games on Atari VCS is already on sale, which is awesome. So it's cool. It's a good mix. It's not just all old stuff. It's like literally everything from the entire catalog from the beginning to the new here on Atari VCS. So let's go on to the wrap up. Let me review my richest picks, and then let's get out of here and start playing some games, right? All right, cool. Let's go. All right, guys, pretty decent times, right? You know, we got Atari VCS game sales. It's not, you know, like there's pretty decent discounts. Stuff to just, you know, pick up some stuff, right? 132 games on the store. That's pretty good. I mean, so to me, though, 132 games, it's still a misnomer. I'm still putting in like the 125 game, I think, thing. But still, 125 games, not bad either. Because I don't count the stuff that's already included in stuff like Atari 50 or the Vault. You know, like those ROM releases. You know, Yar's Return and like all that kind of stuff. I mean, you already got them in the Vault or in Atari 50. So, yes, you can buy them again, but you're really just buying them literally again, the same ROM. So, you know, I kind of don't count those as releases, but anyway, that's it. Speaking of those, though, disappointed just a tad that those games, the re-ROM releases aren't on sale. They were the last time they did the sale, and I was like, I think I'm just going to do it because I have, as you've seen, there's a lot of those things that say owned. Yeah, I own every single regular release, except for Star Dash, which just came out on Friday. We're going to play that later on. I own them all. And I just, whenever I look at the store, I'm like, those ROMs, I don't want to buy the ROM, but I want it to say owned. You know what I mean? Like, but if you just put them on sale, come on, give me $1 a ROM, you know, on a sale like this, like one day only kind of thing. I'm going to buy them. For $1, I'm buying them. But I don't know if I could do it at full price. I don't know if I can. But that's just me. It's a silly thing. Not like Atari's going to come out with a sale just for this guy. But I would say, if those ROMs were $1 and you didn't own any other stuff, like they were in Vault 2 or Atari 50 and you just didn't want to get them, some of them were really cool games. So if they were on sale for $1, I would still say yes, you probably should pick it up if you don't own the collections or if you don't have an Evercade that already has those games on them as well or whatever. I probably would say just pick them up, but you know, it was a little bit of a sad face for that because of all the games that are on sale, I own them all. I own all of them, so it's like, well, I guess I'm not buying anything today. So anyway, except for probably Star Dash because again I didn't buy it, so I'll probably buy it right now. All right, cool. Enough rambling. Back to the wrap up with the richest picks. So which ones do I think are the number one games? There was 5 of them. I did pick 5 that I think maybe 6 that I was like, hey, you know what, you should probably pick these up. For sure, Donut Dodo at $3.75. For sure, Atari 50 at $29.99. For sure, Doodle Taxi at $5.99. And then the honorable mentions is a Common Era at $11.29. The Meccan's Traffic Mission and Gem Collector at $2.25 a piece. Those are the ones that was like, hey, you know what? They're probably just worth it to pick up, or so dirt cheap. Like, come on, just like it's $2 for a game. Come on, let's go. But Common Era is also a great game, and at $11.29, it's a pretty good price point. Now, you'll listen to some people just like they have that thing where it's like it's $9.99, I'm in. At $11.29, you're like, you went to double digits on me. Nah, I'm not. I'm telling you guys, if you're like puzzlers, that's probably the most advanced puzzler on the Atari VCS is Common Era. It's a great game. It'll really bend your mind. Like it'll really get you. I still actually haven't finished it, to be honest. I play it a lot, but I'm just some of those puzzles, man. They really get you. And it's like a puzzle platformer, so you kind of like gotta have your mitts, yeah, your mitts and your wits along with you on that one. So anyway, that's about it. 41 games. They're on sale between 10 and 25% off. It's a pretty good time, right? So that's about it. We're there. We are there at the end of another video here on Bacon Ice Cream Productions. We got to do one thing and one thing only. You know what that is. Everyone knows. It's time to thank the members of the Good Times Club. That's right. And we're growing. We got new members. How about that? Let's thank them all, though. Thank you to the EverCanadian, to Crimson Cross, to George Games, to Chris Westerman, to Phantom Fiction, to Skeletrex, to Lloyd Argem, to Papa Pete, to the Intellivision Gamer, to Ken LaCure, to Mr. Shua, to John Willig, and to Gunzy20. What's going on, man? Thank you all so much for being members of the Good Times Club, for pushing me to do awesome things, for 1080p glory here on StreamYard, and for all of the other support and awesomeness that you guys give, not only this channel, but the rest of the community. Because by supporting this channel, you actually are supporting a number of different channels in the community by allowing them access to the same software that we use here at Bacon Ice Cream Productions, like my buddy Ed, Retro9, the Evercade Effect himself, and even the EverCanadian. Yeah, that's right. And there'll be more stuff to come here on Bacon Ice Cream Productions with more content creators. That's right. I did say there's not just going to be this face anymore. There's going to be more faces. They're coming soon. They are. Lots of cool things are happening here at Bacon Ice Cream Productions. And again, we thank you all for your support and for all of the good times that you share with us. All right. So thank you guys all so much for watching this one. We will catch you next time. For some good times, I'm Rich, and we will see you later. Take it easy, guys. And yeah, go buy some Atari games, right? Go do it. See ya.
rtfc.baconicecream.com.
Told you guys I was going to buy it. Coming soon.